Siema, witam serdecznie. Dobra, trzeba ustawienia porobić. Chyba powinno być dobrze. Co tam, Awi, co tam? No mnie trochę czasu nie było, niestety, zajęcia, także... Same problemy, żeby się pojawić na live'ie. A jednak dysk przyszedł, o proszę, jak dobrze. A może to ja tak mam za głośno w słuchawkach? A u mnie co? Zapierdziel w robocie i... po 13-12 godzin wypada, no to później człowiek nie ma siły, żeby się na live'a wbić. Bo pójdzie spać, zanim wstanie, to już powoli trzeba znowu się zbierać do roboty. No i tak ogólnie widzę, że do klasyka spolszczenie też się pojawiło i mówię... Starocie lubię, zawsze mają jakiś tam swój klimat. Stare gierki. Kurde, no albo mi się zdaje, albo faktycznie jeszcze muzyka jest za głośno w gierce. Chociaż... ciężko stwierdzić. No i wygrzebałem taką starą. Można powiedzieć perełkę w pewnym sensie. No jeszcze myślę nad innymi takimi, też są, ale gdzieś widziałem spolszczenie, ale już nie jestem pewny. Nie wiem jeszcze, czy na Twitchu jest wszystko ok, bo w ogóle się zalogować nie mogę. Nie wiem, czy Twitch padł, czy co. Tylko udało mi się tytuł zmienić i nagłówek, ale... nic poza tym zrobić nie mogę, bo się nie mogę na własne konto zalogować. Nawet po restartowaniu hasła. A, no to jak muzyka git, no to co? Zaczniemy od początku. Kamerkę za pewien czas włączę. Kurde, a jak to jest właśnie od początku? No tylko chciałem sam zobaczyć, jak ona chodzi. Kurde, tutaj to też widzę, że rozdzielczość tak dowalili, ale napisy to są maluteńkie. Czekaj, profil muszę usunąć. No i rozpocznij. No, zaawansowany to ja nie chcę, bo i tak nawet nie wiem, o co chodzi. No i co? Lecimy, nie czekamy na resztę. Bo nie wiadomo, czy się obudzą.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
Trochę humoru tutaj też jest. Dzięki za lucika, dzięki wielkie. I cyk. No trochę czasu będzie się zaczynała gierka. Nic nie będę przerywał, żeby trochę klimat złapać. Ale chyba tak w tych wstawkach filmowych będę musiał jednak dźwięk podgłośnić. No z czasem co? Powrócimy do Wieśka. No ogólnie będę musiał powrócić do tych też innych gierek. I to na razie muszę ograć to, co mam. Hej, Aguś, hej, witam, witam. Aż mnie zatkało normalnie. No jednak widzę, że stali bywalcy się pojawiają nawet, kurde, na klasykach gier. Jak to mówię, stare, ale dalej jare.
Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower.
Ale co w ogóle?
A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never
Najlepszego, dzięki, dzięki.
Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me.
No trochę humoru tutaj też będzie i takiego. No taki... Mówię, grafiką nie powala. Ale liczy się klimat i zabawa.
Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
Nie wiem, czy ktoś z was widział tą gierkę, ale myślę, że ona jest tak stara, że nikt z was nie widział. A na Steamie dalej, kurde, po 7 dych chodzi. Hej, Jan Waleczny, witam. Oj tam. No na pewno teraz będą w tygodniu streamy po 18. Bo to jak mam nocki, to robię i tak do rana, także to jest ciężko ogarnąć. Bo jak wracam o czasie z nocek, no to jeszcze można w dzień coś odpalić, ale ten tydzień, no ogólnie teraz to jest lipa, żeby o czasie wracać. Tyle roboty, tyle roboty. To jak się w robocie siedzi ponad 10 godzin, no to później ciężko wstać, się ogarnąć, żeby jeszcze streama odpalić i zaraz znowu do roboty.
A time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this.
No mówię, w sumie z tą gierką to lecimy na żywca. Wczoraj tylko odpaliłem, żeby samouczek zerknąć. Żeby was nie zanudzać, a tak no zobaczymy. No widzę, jest humor w gierce. I nawet aktorzy są dobrzy. Są strasznie potężne. Już nawet nie pamiętam, z którego roku jest ta gra. No ale kiedyś no to robili z jakimś klimatem te gierki. Palicho tą grafikę i to wszystko, ale powiem, nie było najgorzej. Tym bardziej, że w film mieszali z grą, no teraz to już rzadkość jest. O, hej Endor, hej, witam serdecznie. No, i tak człowiek powinien na takiej fazie wracać z sobotniego chodzenia na imprezy.
Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway?
Jest jeszcze też ciekawa gierka, taki trailer, no teraz dopiero co się nowe pojawiło. No i tak myślę, czy też tego nie ogrywać. No klimat też jest tam.
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial
Jednak
on
jakby
my
nie było,
usage?
zima idzie. No i właśnie tu was chciałem nie zanudzać tutorialem. Najstarsze Star Wars? No to ja na początku to mi to tak uderzyło łowca androidów. I z grafiką i ze wszystkim. No to jest coś, kurde, jakby ogrywał, nie wiem, Gothica 2? Wiecie, jak mi to zapierdziela. Jest tu czułość myszki? Jest. A to nie jest aż taka stara. Myślę, że jakaś starsza ona jednak jest. W filmach damy dźwięk mocniej, bo ja słyszę, że on jest bardzo cicho.
Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
O, to były gierki z dobrych czasów. Nawet w telefonie procesor by się stopił.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
O, już lepiej z myszką.
This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. Blue's always useful. An article on the Russian white movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Oh man, this record's broken in two.
Tutaj początek wiem co i jak robić. Jeszcze wiem.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record.
Jejciu, jakie malutkie napisy.
In this crazy world.
Dobra, ale czemu ja nie mogę jeszcze wziąć?
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78.
I close my eyes and dream of one.
Ogólnie wiem, że jestem detektywem. Endor, a tu mnie ktoś napadł, u mnie w biurze. No i w sumie pewnie będzie o to chodziło, że będę musiał ogarnąć, czemu zostałem napadnięty. No a dalej to się wszystko wyjaśni. Mówię, na żywca odpalam gierkę i nie wiem o co jeszcze dokładnie chodzi. No to może być całkiem spoko. Widzisz, nawet nie zerkałem jaką ma ocenę. A jak piszesz, że 8,5, no to naprawdę wysoką ma. W porównaniu do niektórych gier, gdzie na przykład mają, nie wiem, 6,5, a też są spoko, no to... No akurat, bo to są tak te czasy, mniej więcej, w stylu. No mówię, to jest coś jak łowca androidów. To mi najbardziej przypomina. do czego to można porównać.
These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
Kurde, cały czas mi się zdaje, że są dźwięki za cicho.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam,
Detektyw nieudacznik, lekko można mówić. Tak, no, gierka z humorem wychodzi.
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh my hell.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Widzisz? Lekkie, kurde, reset kompa i już niby są przez... Raz, dwa, trzy. No i teraz powinno być już w porządku.
One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him.
Od razu lepiej. Nie wiem, ale jakiejś dziwnej chrypy w ogóle dostałem.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns...
No i z tego wiem jeszcze, że co on stracił pamięć. A to zaraz i tak się okaże.
Someday,
Kolekcjonuję komiksy. Dobra, chyba możemy stąd iść. Jest to grafika częściowo jak w starych grach.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There were gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me? Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop.
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop. You know, like a ladder?
No dobra, to jak my drabiny potrzebujemy.
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
No o to chodzi właśnie, ja też dla klimatu to ogarniam, bo...
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related. Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office.
No. No mówię, tą grę też nie dla grafiki wziąłem, ogólnie dla klimatu i... No to mnie wciągnęło, że są wstawki normalne, filmowe i... Klimat może być naprawdę ciekawy. Dobra, tu wiem, że trzeba jakieś jego ulubione komiksy kolekcjonować. Nawet biegać można. To jest kurde ciekawe.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy cane confidential.
Dobra, to czyli trzeba jakąś drabinę ogarnąć tam.
You know, I never actually see anyone working on this street.
Tu mamy rusztowanie.
Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Widzę, że on nieraz w pierdziel dobry dostał. Jak go pałuje. Dobre. O. To już faceci w czerni. No właśnie rzadko i to mi brakuje nawet tego, bo gry z wstawkami filmowymi naprawdę miały swój taki klimat i no całkiem inaczej wyglądały.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. I just shut out our headlight.
Remember speeder headlights coming down the
Bo jeszcze
alleyway.
widziałem, że jest Fantasmagoria 2, też ciekawy horror z wstawkami filmowymi. Tam ogólnie jakbyś w filmie ten wszystko robił. To nie jestem pewny do końca, czy tam spolszczenie dali.
Ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself. Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel.
Dobra, jakaś rola.
What's this?
What crime against humanity have you created?
Czekaj, jak jeszcze się ten taki film z animacją, ten Królik Roger, czy jak on miał? Co ten też był detektywem. Coś, taki klimat mi się ogólnie tutaj buduje. No nie ma.
Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
Dlatego to są takie właśnie braki, kurde, w tych
Every few
nowych.
years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place. I'm here to see my pal Louis, but I see a
Dlatego
pretty
właśnie
fanatic
szkoda
character.
wielka, że w nowych nie ma wstawek filmowych, bo z tymi możliwościami, co są nawet wstawki aktorskie jakby były, to już by te przejścia ciekawie wyglądały, no i grafika otoczenia całkiem inaczej by wyglądała, także to naprawdę była bomba.
Wow, hello, stranger.
No tu się częściowo dowiemy też, co ogólnie z nim się nie halo stało, bo on w ogóle nikogo nie pamięta. Nasz bohater.
Is Louis here?
He's in the back getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Kawę z prądem bierzemy?
I can get it.
Oh, I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
Whoa. A little early for that.
Really? The way you hold your liquor, I just assumed you always got an early start.
Mhm.
Oh, I can hold it all right. It's just when I drink it, I get really drunk really fast.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Nie znowu się biłem, tylko znowu mnie bili.
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
You do, huh? In the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloodied.
Mhm.
You seem to know who I am. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2
No i już mam pielęgniarkę własną.
and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
You know, it's so weird because it's almost like we already know each other.
Now you're getting it. Now if I can just teach you to start calling me. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Wujek Louis Frankenstein.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
No teraz to już powrót do przyszłości.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
W sobotę nie piłem. Trzeźwy jak
Well, I don't
pinie.
feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know.
Wujek
I woke up
Frankenstein,
on the
ja
fire
pierdzielę.
escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you. Everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there? On the fridge?
O, znam tą panią skądś.
50. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Wstawka filmowa. No ogólnie tak jak cała gra.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look!
To jest jakby wszystko w jednym.
Stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great. God, that was hot.
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
Tu są takie bardziej wstawki, jakby nie wiem, pierwszoplanowe najtańszego filmu. I to jeszcze z Bollywood.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
Bo te jego takie wspomnienia, wyobraźnie, no to są
It
tak
wasn't last night. It
nagrane.
was 7 years ago.
No na trochę zniknął.
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
Your niece, Taylor, she said something about a doctor at the North Hill Clinic?
Ah, Kate Donahue. She's a friend of Taylor's. She's real good. I bet she could fix you up.
To co ja, popsuty jestem?
Yeah, those gunshots we heard have to be connected to me. I'd better get out there and investigate before the cops get here.
Mike, you really need to see a doctor. You can't drive in this condition. I'll call a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go.
O kurde, co to jest? Hotel Ritz? Prowadzenie. Amnezja.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
No potrzebujemy drabiny, żeby tam na pewno do okna się dostać.
Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up.
Kurde, to tak działa, w taki sposób.
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later.
To jest
A couple
genialne.
of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore. It sure is good to have the old knife back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike.
Dzięki. Chociaż jeden za mną tęsknił.
Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks
No
seem to
zobaczymy,
like
jak to się dalej rozwinie. No tu jest na razie ogólnie taki wstęp, początek. Ale co dalej?
We
Może
don't
być
get too
naprawdę
much of
ciekawie.
that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. No, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be.
Kurde, ale że Frankensteina tu
You don't
wprowadzili, to
remember
jest
nothing
naprawdę.
about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. I wasn't too happy that you and her was spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
Okay.
You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right?
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrived.
Kurde, no tą drabinę trzeba znaleźć. Aleja, biuro. Przed hotelerii. Dobra, wiem, że latarka może nam trochę podpowiedzieć, co ja mogę podnieść. Na pewno trzeba drabinę jakąś skołować. Tutaj na górce po tej rolce ja nie mogę po tym zjechać. A to wygląda, że chyba.
That's not right.
Okej. Tu widziałem jedynie jeszcze jakąś drabinę.
Ah, yes. Llama Claus would bring packs of cigarettes to all the good children around the world. The gate's locked.
Lama musi być.
Brooke gets to work, he'll unlock it. These dumpsters have
Ja tutaj
housed.
wejść
This
nie
became
mogę?
a highly sought after neighborhood post World War III when it was
Dobra,
found that the
nie
radiation
podskakuje
could,
się.
well, it's not a Banksy.
Toporne wchodzenie jest po drabinie.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Makabryczny widok. O, głowa w butelce.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. Well, it's not a Banksy. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it takes... It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Kurde, to jest wszędzie
Inspector
pełno
Burns finally opened his own
rusztowania.
barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI? Oh man, how did this happen?
Konkurencja.
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Mhm. A, no, czyli takie bariery nas ograniczają, żeby gdzieś dalej. O. No to już dla mnie wszystko jasne.
It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really have to.
A jak nie, to trzeba zaraz
This
będzie do
became a highly
samochodu.
sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead.
Oh,
That's a
następny
Mike and
pomysł.
Ike Hammer Candy comic, The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office.
Kurde,
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic, Citizen Candy Cane.
ciekawe, czy później będzie komiksy nam. Kurde, stary, skąd ja ci tu wytrzasnę jakąś, nie wiem, drabinę? Nic takiego nie widzę.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Przecież... O, tu jest, że mogę... Wiecie, jak mi się przypominają stare gry,
Another Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic, Tootsie Rolled.
po tej grafice. To wszystko? To już też nic. Kurde, taka to rudera, że nawet drabina płynna.
Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it
Jeszcze
was found that
dokładnie
the
nawet nie
radiation
znam,
couldn't
jaka tu
penetrate
jest
through all the
mechanika
lead
tej gry.
paint.
Ale widzę, że i tak spory obszar, gdzie się mogę poruszyć. O. To czyli to mnie nie więzi w jednym miejscu.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, hmm?
Ja pierdzielę. Dobra. nawet szybko wjeżdżam. Na razie nie wiem, gdzie idę, ale idę. Niech będzie. No, zaraz mi się w wełbie zakręci.
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my under a killing moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa!
Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Po co ta postać w ogóle tutaj była? To jest na pewno cały rejon, gdzie możemy chodzić. Na razie. Przynajmniej tak widzę z tekstur. Widzę, Abi, że już nie masz co pisać. Ale dzięki wielkie za lucika kolejnego. No i co, w sumie tylko po to tutaj wlazłem? Tak trochę lipa. Ale czemu mi na przykład nie wyświetla, który to już ludzi? Chyba, że już się całkiem popsuło. Bo stwierdzili, że już za dużo. A w gwinta! Kurde, też kiedyś grywałem w tego gwinta, ale jakoś później mnie przestało to przekonywać. Może przez to, że przerwałem i teraz ciężej wrócić nawet do gwinta. No zobacz. Dobra, wiem jedno, postać ta nie potrafi skakać. Dobra, no chyba pójdę do sam... Nie, no muszę tu jakąś drabinę wyczarować. Wow, to jest zapisywanie.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm gonna be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one.
Nawet grać potrafię. Gorzej ze śpiewaniem. No i mamy karaoke. Ja. Aha, no to czyli trochę zrąbali gwinta jak... Puh. No. Jak już takie karty wprowadzają, że jedną kartą może wygrać, no to bez sensu dla mnie.
Looks like a swipe card reader.
Czytnik kart.
Larry Llama? I
Llama.
loved that guy when I was a kid.
Skąd to poznać wpierw okolicy?
It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. Needs a key.
Kurde, mam tam jakąś tyrolkę, czy to te wrotki. Tutaj też są niby wykopaliska, ale nic nie ma.
It's the old Savant School. That had a short tenure here on Chandler Avenue. Lots of impressive graduates, though.
Oje.
I don't know if I trust this guy. The green screen leads me to believe that they're going to Photoshop someone else in later. Hey, that's my ex-wife's boyfriend. You know, I can appreciate any man who wears a turtleneck.
Ojej, tu jeszcze więcej tego jest. Kicia.
Well, winter is coming.
To chyba już gra o tron.
Yeah, don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
O ran. No to sobie zrobili tutaj twórcy. No tak myślę, że to są ci, co robili.
He looks a little too young to be in here.
Zobacz. Tutaj nic. Bez kit. Już prawie jak Doom.
Like an iCam candy comic, licorice rope.
Ale mamy chociaż konto. Dobra. Ta strona też zwiedzona. Ty, no nie mów, że się zda.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
Do magazynu. Dobra, wszędzie rusztowania, ale drabin żadnych. Tu nawet ładnie w środku.
Wow, this place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
A co, wchodzimy do środka? O, weszliśmy.
Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Did you know Ardo, the guy who worked here before? Wonder whatever happened to that big, lovable moron.
Pocieszmy kretynę.
Ardo Newpop, California State Senator. Ran on a fire safety platform.
Wow. Service around here has gotten a lot better and a lot smarter. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
For some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
And that was supposed to be me? How do you know so much about me anyway?
Unlike you tangibles, we have computer brains.
Well, you holograms certainly have a lot more attitude these days. Usually have to get to know a woman's first name before she'll treat me like this.
You know very well who I am. Hologram. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
Oh yeah, we humans love the lowest form of humor. Speaking of which, holograms are people too. I mean, what kind of a joke is that?
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but
No uprawnienia.
holograms aren't people. And I ought to know, because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Jasne strony mocy.
Well, more battery power to you.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
Mhm.
Afraid I might not pay my bills, maybe. Speaking of the neighborhood, maybe you could help me by telling me what's been going on around here.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get out much.
Oj, oj.
Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors. The
Nic
nicest
wszystkiego po
tangible
kolei
I've
się
ever
dowiemy.
met. Taylor's my bestie. My real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you. I think he came in one time with Mojo, the kid from the barbecue place. It was awkward.
Właśnie, ja chcę drabinę.
We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse.
Jasne.
I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
Mhm.
Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is
I
it?
klucz i magazyn.
I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off. Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out.
Dobra.
Locally, ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit.
Też nie mogę przeczytać.
When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh. I'm surprised people still read newspapers, but admittedly, they bring a nice nostalgia. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh. It's a key to a lockbox. It's a key to a lockbox. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh.
Nie do skrzyni.
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Tu mamy klucz. Ale drabiny dalej żadnej.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until... Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar clubhouse. Rusty's always gave me the creeps. Three Cards at Midnight isn't open right now. Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear?
Jasne jak słońce.
Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
Okay. Gdzieś mu zagra.
This is a flashy new neighbor. Sapphire, eh? That sounds like a fun new neighbor. Needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Needs a key. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Kurde, mamy jakiś klucz, tylko nie wiem gdzie.
Needs a key.
To jakoś rozgryźć.
Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
To czyli sąsiadki nie poznamy, to nawet niech to otworzy. Tower. Kurde, gdzie może być ta chora drabina?
Looks like someone shot out the window on the second floor of the electronics shop. I'll need to find some way to get up there. Something like a ladder. It's closed.
Właśnie, jakaś furtka.
The gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later. This door's just painted on. Ah, yes. Llama Claus would bring packs of cigarettes to all the good children around the world.
Misiek się buja.
I knew there was something creepy in there.
No to czuję, że się chyba trochę tutaj pokręcę.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until
Dobra, i
later.
wróciłem w sumie do punktu wyjścia.
Being part of a historical landmark is not really helping my midlife crisis.
Dobra, czy on coś tam powie
Hey,
z
what can I
powrotem?
do for you, Mike? Yeah, the warehouse hasn't changed much the past few years.
Ale gdzie on jest?
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
Kurde, gdzie jest ten magazyn? Tak jeszcze rozglądam, może kątem oka gdzieś wpadnie. Dobra, jeszcze zobaczmy u siebie.
My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Siema Witek, siema, witam, witam.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. Never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
A u ciebie, Wituś, jeszcze kurde live nie leci?
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
Kiedy wreszcie horrorek
It's my Gene
kontynuuje?
Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my Maltese Falcon. Oh man, my Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. Oh, my decoder ring. The resort sounds like an upscale condo community.
No muszę ogólnie
Definitely
ten
not
magazyn
something
chory
I'm
jakiś
interested in.
znaleźć.
Whoa,
Co?
the smelted chocolate bar's been in here for a while.
Czekolady.
Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Doré me paso lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Tak to se pogadałem z czekoladą.
PI rules are for sissies.
No, ogólnie jestem detektywem, no i to jest jakaś taka, nie wiem, z humorem. Trochę zmieszane takie łowca androidów, królik Roger i kicz go wie co jeszcze. Tylko widzę, że spolszczenie się pojawiło, no to mówię, wezmę klasyka i zobaczymy. Co tu można pograć z humorem jakimś.
No messages on the vid phone.
No kurde, gdzie jest ten magazyn? O, ile już komiksów uzbierałem.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
Hej, Oliwier, hej.
San Francisco looks way different now.
Także wiesz, no Witek, no coś takiego innego z jakimś innym klimatem i... To co to, nadgryziony komiks?
Yeah, I remember years ago I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano and I realized I wasn't gonna make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
No mówisz, Oliwier, dzięki wielkie,
That's kind of
dzięki
been a sore
wielkie.
spot in our relationship ever since.
Że mówię, dzisiaj uderzę z jakiejś innej beczki, żeby byli wszyscy zaskoczeni.
That's strange.
No gierka też ma, tak jak się już dowiedziałem tutaj, nawet wysoką ocenę. No zobaczymy jak to dalej się tam rozwinie. Muszę się tam do okna dostać, a kurde nie mogę drabiny znaleźć.
Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time.
Nie wiem gdzie jest jakiś głupi magazyn.
Oh, it's my favorite podcast. Full of pod people. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon.
Większość rzeczy właśnie jest przede mną zamknięta. Tu jest ten hotel.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it.
O, już widzę, że chyba tam pewnie będę musiał też. Tu mi wygląda to na magazyn.
It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. Needs a key.
O. To, żem się nacieszył. Okej. To jakoś mi to nie dopomogło. Jak to być drabina? To jest to, dobrze. Czyli to są podpowiedzi ogólnie całościowe. Dobra, to trzeba z nich nie korzystać. No i Aga powróciła. No trochę... O, tego to bym się w ogóle nie spodziewał. Dobra, i z podpowiedzi nie ma co korzystać. 4, 2, 6, 8. To widzę, że są całkowite podpowiedzi. To w ogóle nie cieszy. O.
Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
Jakie przebranie, nie mogę. Aga, to kup mi 2 piwa. Dobra.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles, and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that.
Dobre. Nie no, te wstawki. Normalnie masa.
Looks like an interesting read.
No to czytaj, jak fajna lektura to
Looks like an
czytaj.
interesting read. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
Już tego nie przełączymy. A? Ja już nie chcę tego chorego klauna. Dziękuję, klaunie.
Now that I have a ladder, I can get into the second floor of the electronic shop.
Tam mamy drabinę wreszcie. To, co mnie najbardziej, kurde, męczyło tutaj. No zobaczymy, jak to dalej się rozwinie. Która? No, za niedługo przerwa na obiad. No zobaczymy, co później będziemy łupać. Weź tą drabinę.
That was stupid. Nice graffiti art.
No co jest?
Looks like someone shot out the window on the second.
Ale po drabinie to on tutaj chodzi tak.
Well, someone up here is definitely the target of attention. Oh, I was anti-Habitian myself.
Fine.
A business card from a rival detective? What the hell?
Czyżby mnie konkurencja obserwowała? Wow, mamy grę! Co wygrałem? Chyba nie. Co, już koniec? Jeszcze raz w tym zagrać, coś wygrać. Okej. Czyli lipa, zgranie. No już. To długo to.
That's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago.
Hej, Andrzej. A dzisiaj taka jakaś klasyczna, detektywistyczna gierka.
Someone's been spying on the
Z
citizens of
humorem.
Chandler Avenue.
Czemu tamto szpiegował? I taki jakiś stary klimacik z dobrymi wstawkami. Ogólnie coś troszkę z innej beczki.
Nice ladder.
Ale czemu tamto obserwuję? Okej, Aguś. To tak jak mówiłem, kup mi 2 piwa i będziemy kwita. No to się za wiele coś z tego mieszkania nie dowiedzie. Tego, że obserwowane było tam.
Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue.
No to spoko, Aga. Gdzie awiza ludzika? Dobra, czyli jeszcze mam. No raczej tak trochę biedny.
Oh, I was anti-habitian myself.
A nie szkodzi, ale to i dobrze, że nawet na chwilę wpadłeś. No mówię, gierka tak nie każdego pociągnie, nie każdego ciągnie.
It's an electronic shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
Mnie to tylko ciekawi, jak to dalej fabuła się rozwinie, czy będzie na dosyć wciągająca gierka, czy nie. To Kolombo. To ogólnie zrobiony jakiś duży robot.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil.
O, siema, Miguel.
Down here looking for a fix. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned.
Kurde, no, dużo mi nie powiedziało tam to mieszkanie.
It's a 3 cards to midnight shop. 3 cards to midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Czyli mam dalej klucz. To jednak trzeba będzie tą łamigłówkę tutaj rozwiązać. Albo ją pominąć. Bo ja tutaj nie widziałem opcji pomijania. No to się przecież samo kręci. Ja tutaj nawet nie wiem, o co chodzi.
Looks like an old speakeasy game. I need to watch the orders that the colors are displayed, then I need to replicate it.
Nawet nie wiedziałem, że mogę wciskać. Dobra. Jeszcze raz chcę zakręcić. Nie masz dźwięku? Czemu nie masz dźwięku? Nie, no na pewno dzisiaj będzie jeszcze snajper, także... A w to jeszcze chwilę pogram. Zrobię dłuższą przerwę. No i później co? Snajper pójdzie. Ty, no graj, no. Ja nie pamiętam teraz kolejności. Jeszcze raz zakręć tym kołem fortuny. Kurde, nie to wcisnąłem. O. Ta konkurencja martwa siedzi.
Don't shoot.
No to już nie ma konkurencji. No to go kopło. No i dzień drugi. Już nie wiem, czy to się dopiero w ogóle zaczyna.
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't going to let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Ktoś idzie. Kurde, faceci w czerni.
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy.
Dziki zgon.
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe
A nie masz w telefonie
problems.
dźwięku,
Anything you can tell me about
Miguel.
Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Zbiornik kryogeniczny.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me, you'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
No zobaczymy jeszcze, czy pójdzie wiesiek, czy snajper.
Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do.
O, i wyłącz.
I'll be in contact soon.
No to bądźmy w kontakcie. Zwłaszcza w ścianie.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here.
Ale coś nim się zjawią.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. Yeah, tough break, hombre.
No na pewno miał pech.
Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore.
Jest jakiś pendrive.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting awfully close, and a life sentence for a machine can last a very long time. So
this SOB's been living up here, watching my every move. This equipment is surveying several different locations, including my office. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move. Nice to meet you, Maldonado. I'll need to find a computer whiz to break the encryption on this memory stick.
Kurde, wow. 1.0. Spora pojemność. Dobra, tutaj chyba wszystko. A, jak oczekiwać? Dobra, Odpowiedź na razie nie zaglądam.
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Oops.
Hello, boys. Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy, what were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to
Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know why they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a norm, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. If you see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about 1 million things to do. And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Danwich? I hardly recognized you. What, been 10 years? You were still a patrolman back then.
I'm surprised you remember me.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Well, I hope you're more helpful than he used to be. Look, I know this is gonna sound pretty crazy, but hear me out. This morning, I wake up with a massive head injury and an injection mark on my arm. No idea how I got either one of it. Then I talk to a few people, I find out I can't remember anything over the last 7 years.
You're right, it does sound crazy. But, go on.
Thing of it is, my last memory is of me and my lady friend getting shot.
Your lady friend, that was, Chelsea Bando?
Yeah. How do you know that?
I know your burned-out speeder was found a few weeks later with Miss Bando's DNA inside of it.
God. It is true. Chelsea's dead?
We closed the case. Though a few of us thought something didn't feel quite right about it.
What do you mean?
Well, the scene was too staged. But I'm not saying Chelsea isn't dead. The last time anyone saw her was with you at the Golden Pagoda.
What are you saying? I was a suspect?
You were, in fact. I'd have to look at the case. You were cleared at some point.
Can I look at the case files?
Now, you know you can't, so don't even ask. Look,
Na pewno od razu.
Murphy, I feel for you. But it was a long time ago. Chelsea was pronounced legally dead, and there's no evidence to believe otherwise. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Did you ever catch the guy who shot us?
No arrest. Somebody high up on the chain locked that case down and threw away the key. Even if I wanted to see the file, I'd have to pull some strings.
What can you do to help me out here? I mean, until I see something or get some information, I'm just not going to be able to believe that Chelsea's gone.
I'm sorry, Murphy, I really am. If you can find me some new clues on the case, I'll do what I can to get it reopened. And that's the best I can do for you. Good luck.
No i mamy kolejne zadanie.
No. I don't believe it. My gut tells me she's still alive. But I'll find out one way or the other.
Chyba, że to Frankenstein.
So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself
Witam, never give up.
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
Well, Lucky for me and Carlos, there's enough crime on Chandler Avenue to go around for 2 PIs. You boys do such a bang-up job down there.
Not true. Since I took over, mutant neighborhoods get the same attention as the norms.
Well, I'll be sure to tell Carlos's mother, if he had one.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
No i tak jak wczoraj, never.
Is that a
Co
lot?
racja, to racja.
It looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beak Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048.
Ooh.
Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case
Wszyscy,
remains
co byli ze mną,
unsolved.
znikają bez śladu.
Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've got New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
Well, I find that hard to believe, but it's nice of you to say.
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing there?
Mhm.
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Jasne.
Look, I got jumped last night. I've got no idea who did it. I think there might be something on the surveillance tape, and if you can tell me what happened, I think I can help you on this case. Deal?
I rarely make deals, and I don't need to make one with our only person of interest. Any more questions?
Ojoj, zaś 1500 pytań. No ciekawe, co się dowiemy.
I'm not allowed to let you see it.
No szkoda.
I know
Carlos?
Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted. She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones. As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead. That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble. I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened. I'm not sure what to think.
No tutaj skończymy rozmawiać i na razie będę kończył. No i myślę, że gdzieś za 30 minut będziemy się widzieć z powrotem.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
No ale zobaczymy, czy... Będziemy się widzieć w wieśćku, czy w czymś innym, a później chyba horror będziemy kontynuować.
Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book. No messages. Article on the Russian.
A mamy książkę telefoniczną?
Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history? The resort
otwórz to.
sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in.
Kurde, to nie ta szuflada. Ja nie chcę z czekoladą znowu rozmawiać.
The resort? Oh, my decoder ring.
Tu nie mam
Looks
tutaj
like somebody's
komputer.
wiped my computer.
Zobaczmy.
I don't know what I was thinking. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
To jednak będę musiał gdzieś indziej komputer jakiś. No dobra, tutaj zakończymy i myślę, że widzimy się za pół godziny. Także dzięki za oglądanie, dzięki, że wpadliście i zapraszam za 30 minut. Trzymajcie.